Hello guys, how you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 21 of Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia today. So unfortunately this will be the last episode of this anime, and it's really a shame because I was enjoying this so much, and these past episodes were so intense and we got to see a lot of crazy things happening and a lot of cool moments as well. And we ended this last episode with them finally defeating Tiamat, so that was basically mission accomplished. But I don't know what will happen from now on, since this was the last singularity, or at least the seventh one, I believe. So this was the last Holy Grail they had to retrieve. But I know there's more story after this. I'm just really curious to find out about what's going to happen from now on, what's going to be different. So yeah, either way, I'm expecting some of that to be shown in today's episode, and I'm quite curious to see as well how they're going to end this. And yeah, it's going to be really sad to see these characters go, and especially Ishtar because she was my favorite. And we also had Eresh going or like dying, uh, not exactly dying, but disappearing from this singularity in this last episode. So that was already really sad. But yeah, today I will probably see Ishtar disappearing as well. I'm not too sure because we know that some characters stay in this era because it's where they belong. But I'm not too sure if she's actually going to stay here or not. I'm not too sure, but I don't think it's the case because I believe she was summoned by those like women in that town before. So yeah, either way, I'm not too sure, but I will probably find out about that in this episode, and I'm really excited to be watching it. Unfortunately, it's going to be over after this one, at least for now, because we still have the movies of Camelot after, and I'm not too sure when, but I really hope it's as soon as possible. But on the other hand, I will be able to play more of the story, so I was watching this without knowing anything in the game, so it was actually a really good decision, and that you guys also supported as well. And yeah, it was much better to watch this without knowing anything because the impact was much bigger, and I really like to not know what's going to happen. So yeah, either way, really excited to start this episode. So hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. This last episode was also really cool. The way they defeated Tiamat, how they joined forces, how Gilgamesh appeared. Not that small. We are probably not going to get an opening. This was a really wild singularity. Oh, she's there! Wait, and she's here as well! So they survived. Yeah, and yet she disappeared when she did that big attack. Yep. Oh, that made her happy. Also Jaguar Man, she's so fun. Damn. Some wild adventure as well. Yep. Oh. Yeah, we only saw Fujimaru and Mesh at the end on the surface. Of course. She also looks really different. Probably because her clothes burned with the attack before. Not too sure if that's the case, but would make sense. The first one. Oh. Oh, they're going to disappear. Yeah, that was good at least. Yep. Oh. Hmm. Yep. Um, that's a different way of looking at it. Oh, it's always sad when this happens in every singularity. Oh, this is so cute though. She's a really good character. Really like her. Both of them. But yeah, it's like they said, at least they had the chance to talk before they disappeared. I wonder if they're going to find anyone else. Now I'm kind of thinking about. I was about to say Kingu, but I believe he actually disappeared. Let's see that Ishtar and Merlin are here. Oh, it's not confirmed yet, yeah. Sure. Yep. Deep inside is really glad that they didn't meet after. Well, so yeah, that's part of the reason why he was able to come here. It would be so sad to see Ishtar disappear, though. Assuming that it happens. Hmm. Damn. Yep. That's for sure. Yeah, he did. Hmm. What if he meant for Sasan? Or Gilgamesh, I'm not too sure. Yeah. It was sad to see Arash disappear, but she got to see all of those flowers. Oh. Oh my god. There she goes. I'm so happy. She's not going to disappear. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's special. Yep. He did his best to help, so. It was a really big help in that underworld. Hmm. I hope he puts it on mesh as a hair ornament. Damn, that was really nice. Sadly, he had to go. Oh, so easier. So he actually survived. Hmm. Hmm. This is a really nice ending for these two. Hmm. Wait, so that was a memory. Not too sure. Since there was people there, so it probably was a memory. And he's actually here. Oh, he's explaining how he appeared. Hmm. So that's what actually happened. Um, time to start all over again. Oh, the flower. Oh, he's actually going to put it there. Hmm. Yeah, that's his story. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a point of change to him. Hmm. That's pretty big coming from him. That was really nice. Hmm. They have to leave now. Oh, I wish I could see you forever. Hmm. A gift? Oh, damn. Isn't that the Holy Grail? Yeah. I wonder if it's the one from Tiamat. Or did he... that thing. Oh, it was really awesome. Oh, there she is. Oh, Versasan. Oh yeah, the one's returning. Some ran away to survive. Remembering everyone. That was really nice. Oh, hmm. Oh, they're coming back, right? Or not? It's an actual problem, yeah. This is what happens next. Solomon Singularity. Damn, they're going to meet him. And yeah, that's how it ends. Oh, damn, that's going to be so awesome. And I'm probably going to play that really soon. I still have this event going on, the Cyber Wars one. So I'm not going to play the story right now. I'm going to play it after the event. But yeah, it's probably going to be really nice to see what happens in this final singularity and how they're going to face Solomon. But right now, I want to talk more about the episode, and it was really nice. I really loved everything and the way they close things out. And I was really glad to see that Ishtar was actually going to stay here until the first dynasty, I believe. I'm not too sure if that's what she mentioned. It was about a dynasty. She was going to stay until that one was over. So that was really nice. I didn't really have to see her disappearing. And I was also really happy that she survived this long. So she was my favorite character, like you guys know. And yeah, this really made me extremely happy. And these final moments were really interesting. We got to see Gilgamesh talking a bit about his story and like what happened before for him to have this big change. And yeah, it was also something that I was not sure. It was this moment when he gave him the Grail. I'm not too sure if that was the like. I'm not too sure how to call it. I don't really remember since I finished the Camel Singularity a long time ago, so I kind of forgot the name they give to this specific Holy Grail, the one from the Singularity itself. And not the one from the Singularity, the one that Solomon placed there, basically. The corrupt one, maybe, I'm not too sure. But I don't know if the one that Gilgamesh gave to them was the corrupt one or his own, because we know that he gave that one before to Kingu, and he used it probably. So I don't know if, since he used that noble phantasm and disappeared after that. I'm not too sure if Gilgamesh managed to retrieve the Holy Grail because it was probably just laying down there. But yeah, not too sure about it. If you guys know it, please tell me. And I'll probably also figure that out in the game eventually. So yeah, it's all good. Either way, I really loved everything, and I was also surprised to see that Quetzalcoatl and Jaguar Warrior that they were still alive. I was expecting them to not so much for Jaguar Warrior, but more for Quetz because we saw her using that big power, and I had the idea she sacrificed herself by doing it. But apparently she managed to survive, mostly because Jaguar Warrior was there and helped her get out of that place. So yeah, that was really good. We got to see them both, and they also got to say farewell to them, and they got to say some nice things to each other before parting ways. So yeah, that was a really sweet moment, and really loved everything in general. Everything that happened in this episode was really enjoyable. And by the end, we got to see that there's this big problem. I was like kind of thinking like for a moment I was thinking that they were just returning, but yeah, it was a real problem. They had returned already, and now I'm really curious to see what they're going to do about Solomon, because that one is probably going to be really hard as well, even though this fight against Tiamat was not easy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, I really loved this whole anime. It was really awesome to watch everything, and like I said at the start of the video, I'm really glad that I decided, and with your guys' help as well, you guys also helped me deciding this. And it's the fact that I watched everything without knowing and without playing the game. So that was really nice because I got to feel everything at first and like not know what's going to happen. And yeah, it was like so much better. It like all of these intense moments wouldn't be the same if I knew everything, and I'm really glad I did it this way. So now I'm really curious about the next movies, the Camelot ones. I'm not too sure when they're going to be released, but if they have the same quality as this anime, it's going to be insanely good. So I really hope it's the case, and I can't wait for them. Also, I was also thinking a lot about this moment with Gilgamesh and how he was talking with Enkidu. And I had the idea it was actually happening, but when I saw everyone down there, I started doubting it because there shouldn't be anyone in that place, and it like things around weren't destroyed as well. So that was my bad. And yeah, it was probably just a memory, and it was remembering these times with Enkidu, and it was really nice to see all of these sides of Gilgamesh. I really enjoyed him as a character in this anime. I can say the same for others, even though he was always a cool character in the other animes like Fate, Unlimited Blade Works, and I don't know. It like he did some really bad things that really made me hate him at that time. But yeah, in this anime, he was really phenomenal. Really enjoyed him as a character, and this relationship between all of these characters was also really good. I really love to learn about all of these connections and about their story together. And we had that really sad case with Ushua Kamaru and how she got basically corrupted by Tiamat, and she became this really evil servant. So yeah, that was also really hard to fight in the game because there was one specific quest where there's like six of them or something, and or six or nine. They just keep refreshing, and they always have the noble phantasm, even though it doesn't do a lot of damage like the original servant. But yeah, it was still really annoying. It was really hard to beat that, but fortunately I did it. And yeah, now I'm probably going to play the rest of the event, and after that I will be resuming the story. And yeah, I'm basically stuck in this part when Enkidu uses his noble phantasm, so I don't know how hard it's going to be after that. I'm probably going to have some difficulties in this underworld moment. So yeah, either way, I'm really curious to see what happens and how it happens in the game, because I feel like the game is a bit more detailed and it's easier to understand things. But either way, I really loved everything in this anime. Like I said, it was really awesome, and I feel like I understood plenty, and the things I saw really pleased me. So yeah, I'm really happy for this, and I really hope that you guys also enjoyed my reactions to this episode and to the whole anime as well. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in my next video, so take care guys.